I think we're live. We're live, everyone. Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful August 27th, 2024. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you are in the world. I'm certainly having a great day myself, and we are joined by Real Techs and Politics.
Hello.
And there's a lot to get to today. We got to talk about the polling, the polling. We have to talk about some of the Senate races. We got to talk about North Carolina. Big scandal with Mark Zuckerberg just happened. There's a lot happening at this point. I mean, this is going to be very crazy next, 2 to 3 months, I think. We're not even in September yet. And it seems like every day there's just a new bombshell dropping. Now, before I continue with today's stream, I hope you guys enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts, the description down below. And like Tyrone usually says, join the channel just for $1 a month. Guys, it's just $1 a month to join the channel. It's very cheap, it's very efficient, it's not that expensive. And of course, if you have questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, the best way is to send super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much of chat as possible, but usually super chat's best way to get your questions answered. And yeah, all support's greatly appreciated. And already we got a couple super chats. Michael Hant has joined the channel. Welcome so much, good sir. A glitch Eevee for 2. Kamala has no beliefs. A glitch Eevee for another 2. My vacation in Branson, Missouri was great. Well, congratulations. Hope it went well. But yeah, what should we start with first? The Harris flip-flopping, the North Carolina news, the news out of Maryland, what? There's a lot to talk about. So, I mean...
North Carolina, maybe?
Yeah, so let me pull up the tweet. Actually, he might have deleted it. Yeah, I think he did. But for those that don't know, SoCal, who is a friend of the channel, he is a pollster now. He's currently conducting a poll out of North Carolina. And it's not good for Mark Robinson whatsoever. Like, I don't know the exact margin, but... the way that he was talking, it did not sound good. It did not sound good at all. And we were talking before the stream, and apparently there's a big scandal surrounding Mark Robinson about, like, a childcare thing or something like that.
Yeah, and the damage is basically done. Like, Robinson's trying to get those ads off the air, but it's no use, basically.
Yeah, so basically they're claiming that Mark Robinson's, I think, was his wife that had a shit childcare or something. Right? It was something crazy like that. And it turns out it's all a bunch of lies, and Josh Stein used his powers as Attorney General to release those documents, but either way, like Real Texan was saying, the damage is already done. It's horse shit, and people are going to say, see, this is proof that Mark Robinson was a bad candidate. No, what happened with Robinson was, it was a bullshit scandal that isn't even true, but the damage is already done. And I don't think Mark Robinson is going to win. It sucks. I want him to win so badly, but at this point in time, how do you, get rid of the scandal? How do you make it, make people forget about it?
He would need, a shitload of money and...
well, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Legal fees, probably, but, yeah, he's being outspent, 3 to 1 or something.
Well, and the weird thing is he's not fundraising bad. He actually is getting good fundraising numbers. The problem is no outside group is doing anything.
Oh yeah, he's too far right.
Yeah, too far right. Meanwhile, they got to spend $300 million in freaking New Hampshire. Oh God, it's gonna happen, isn't it? They're gonna spend all the money in New Hampshire, which are probably gonna win either way. Not good. American Nerd for 5. Rap, I heard that RFK and Tulsi Gabbard are going to chair Trump's transition team if he wins. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah, we're going to get to that in a little bit. But thanks for bringing that up. As for the Mark Robinson stuff, I still think he could win. But he either needs, a Stein scandal to appear, or, and this is what I was saying earlier, I think he should make his entire campaign as the Trump-endorsed candidate. Run on that. For the next 3 months, say nothing but, I'm the Trump-endorsed candidate. I'm going to run with Trump. I'm going to be a Trump supporter as governor. Because if Trump wins North Carolina by 3 or whatever, I think we're going to see... there's a pathway for Robinson there. And if he makes the race about being the Trump candidate, it might be enough for him to win. What do you think? What do you think he needs? Do you think that's the right way? Is that the right, path for him?
It's possible, but on the other hand, early voting's about to start as well.
That's another problem. But I just think he has to make his campaign that. Because, I mean, the abortion ad was good, but at this point, you need, like, something to absolutely change the race. I don't know.
I mean, it's possible he may have lost some votes by admitting he had an abortion.
I don't know. Ben Cynics for 5. Will you talk with the police organization supporting Gallego over Lake? Oh, yeah. Can we just say, Lake's done?
Yeah, it's
done.
It's over.
I have no clue what her campaign's doing. How? Why? Like, let me pull this up. What was the organization? What were they called?
Arizona Police Association. I think they're like the state police union.
Yeah, so let me find this. Yeah, right here. The Arizona Police Association is backing, oh gosh, Ruben Gallego. This is a big deal because this same group is backing Trump. Right now, they endorse Trump. It's kind of weird to see a Ruben Gallego, Trump organization like this. It's very weird to see it, but that's what happens.
I guess the average voter right there is probably going to be. I mean, the average voter in Arizona is probably going to be Trump Gallego.
Yeah, so it's just weird to me that Lake is running such a shit campaign that she lost the police association to Ruben Gallego. We're not talking about some actual moderate. This is Ruben Gallego. And you're losing to that? Like Tubbs was saying yesterday, they should have went with, like, anyone else. A random state legislator, even Mark Lamb. You know damn well Mark Lamb would have gotten this endorsement. This, I think, killed her campaign. This is it for her. I don't think she can win now. Because you cannot lose organizations like this as a Republican. You just can't. And, well, that's what's happening here. Michael Hant for 5. What's with old polls that keep coming out? I feel like they're holding back new data. Yeah, we'll get to the polls in a second.
Well, that's exactly what's happening. They're trying to basically cover up the fact that, the Harris surge. It's not all sunshine and rainbows for the Harris campaign.
We'll get to the, I think Arizona released a poll, or Predictive Insights, I think. We'll get to that in a minute. Duster Carter for 2. Half of Republican Senate candidates are just individual grifters. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, I don't know what Lake's doing.
Anyway, speaking of Arizona and the border, I think we should probably get to the, the meat and potatoes here.
What? Oh, yeah.
About Harris.
Harris, yeah. Speaking of Harris.
She supports the wall. She supports the wall.
You can't make this up. Kamala Harris now supports the border wall.
We're going to make America great
She's
again.
Gonna say it. I swear, she's gonna say it in, like, October at this point. Listen, if she was really up by 10 points nationally, would she be pushing for this? No.
Probably not. No.
This just proves my point. Her candidacy is bullshit. It's fake. Just think about that. She supports the border wall now. Can you imagine saying that just a year ago? That a Democrat running for president would support the border wall? For starters, it shows how popular it really is. I mean, people support the border wall, and now they actually, not just illegal immigration, they want legal immigration cut in like half or whatever. So that should tell you everything. But yeah, so Kamala Harris is flip-flopping on the border. I mean, all the Trump campaign has to do is just make a bunch of ads of her debating herself like they did. What state would they release that ad in? Was it Arizona?
I think it's all the swing states.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, actually, let me pull this up. Actually, I don't think I really can. But yeah, so it's an ad that shows Kamala Harris debating herself. It's like, what was it? It was like, Bidenomics she supports, and then like,
yeah.
Oh, Tyrone's
here.
here.
Hey, who's here? Tyrone. Hello.
Oh God, fan favorites here.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm sorry for not being here this past week. My online best friend of like 5 years, where he and I were hanging out. And then yesterday was my little brother's birthday, so I just that's why I haven't been on the streams recently.
Yeah,
I'm good to going forward though.
So Tyrone, what's your thoughts on Kamala Harris supporting the border wall now?
I don't have thoughts on Kamala Harris because I'm not gonna let a gay race communist live rent free in my head.
No, seriously, she supports the border wall now.
Yeah, she's full of shit because she's been the border czar for nearly 4 years, and I have I was recently in San Antonio, actually, and it looked even trashier than ever. That combined with the fact that South Texas, I saw nothing but like Trump signs. Like, you'd have to be an actual fucking like 90, 80 IQ moron to believe Harris.
Well, and the crazy thing is, if she was really up by 5 to 10, she would never say this, or her campaign. It's never Harris, by the way. It's always her advisors saying, yeah, Kamala Harris supports the border wall.
Harris doesn't say shit because she's an anxious little brown woman who can't actually do public speaking.
All
right, if anyone has read about her and her campaign, she literally has to have like mock dinners and mock debate prep. Like, she has to do
mock dinners.
Yeah, she has to do mock dinners and have alcohol because she suffers from such crippling anxiety. The potential leader of the free world.
You can't have that.
The potential next leader of the free world is going to be a communist with such crippling general anxiety disorder that she literally won't be able to function.
Let's see here. Dustin Carter for 2. Republican victory percent in Georgia, Nevada, Wisconsin, Alaska. Nevada or Wisconsin Senate flip. So, okay. First point, I think Republicans are favored in... Actually, all 4 of them, I think.
Did you guys see what Southwest Politics said last night?
What?
Oh, he said Robinson and Trump are cooked and Harris and Stein are going to win.
Who said that?
Southwest Politics.
You mean
what
SoCal?
Polling? So no, like Southwest something or other.
He's Trump's all losing North Carolina. Give me a break.
No, he was also saying, "Oh, Robinson's going to lose North Carolina."
Robinson, I think he's done. That new scandal quotation, which by the way, is bullshit. It killed his campaign. It sucks, but it's true. So basically, his wife had a child care thing. And Stein, as the attorney general, accidentally leaked those documents about the childcare thing, and they're lying about it. So yeah, it's fun. But as for Dustin Carter's question, I think Republicans are favored in Georgia, Nevada, Wisconsin, and Alaska. Or do you mean Arizona? Arizona, I think, is 50-50, but Nevada or Wisconsin for Senate flip, I think Wisconsin's more likely.
Wisconsin is the most likely of the actually competitive states to flip, in my opinion.
Yeah, I freaking Sam Brown's getting crushed. It's like he's losing by like 10 or whatever. Not good. Not good at all.
I said this in a tweet, or I said this in a reply to Tubbs when he was asking why Sam Brown was getting crushed. And I basically just said that sympathy vote only works if you're a Democrat.
What? Say that again? I couldn't hear you.
What only works if you're a Democrat?
I just said sympathy vote only works if you're a Democrat.
That's actually kind of true. I never thought about it. Yeah, that's actually... Yeah, you're right. But I think the other problem is the fact that Sam Brown has a shit campaign. I don't know. It's one of those things where I think Sam Brown's going to lose. I mean, he could still win, I guess, but not too confident in it. But all right, so either way, with the Kamala Harris stuff, is there a single, like, consistent policy position she's taken? This is actually a serious question. Is there a single issue she's been consistent on? Anything?
Bet she's Brett.
Oh God. Wait, I thought they got rid of that. I thought her advisor said stop talking about it.
I have no idea, man.
Tyron, what do you think?
I don't think.
Thank you. But no. Yeah, so I can't think of a single thing she's been consistent on. And I think this is going to backfire. It's like John Kerry. This is John Kerry, but on steroids. Remember when he flip-flopped on everything? This makes John Kerry look consistent. That's how bad this is. I mean, the border wall? She was a senator for 4 years. And the VP for another 4. And before yesterday, or actually today, she was against the border wall. But now, actually, no, I had a vision that I support the border wall now. What a load of crap. Unbelievable. And the sad part is some people are going to believe this.
Yes.
That's the thing that just irks me. Some voters are going to actually fall for this crap. Oh, she always...
Oh, yeah, isn't there like a Border Patrol union supporting Harris?
I thought so. American Nerd for 5. It's not like the big one, but it's like a smaller one. American Nerd for 5. As someone who deals with anxiety, I don't want Harris or anyone like her as president. My anxiety wouldn't be able to handle it. Exactly. You can't have someone like that as the president. Especially when you got nuclear warheads you could just fire off any second you want.
Speaking of which, do you guys hear about the what is it? Colorado's 8th representative has like depression.
Wait, what? Who?
The what is it? Yadira or something?
Hold up. Depression?
I think so.
Yeah,
What is
it's
it?
not. You know, people go through that stuff. That's not really the. I mean, you probably shouldn't be in the Congress then or the president, but a lot of people deal with that stuff all the time. So, Mike Finn for 2. Is this actually her or just anonymous sources? Well, every time you read it, let me actually find it here. It probably says anonymous sources. Let's see. Yeah, oh god, look at this is what Axios said. It's the latest example of Harris flip-flopping on her past liberal positions, such as supporting Medicare for all and banning fracking. Proposals that aides say she now is against. Yeah, so it's not just Harris saying this, it's her aides and anonymous sources saying, Kamala Harris is against Medicare for all. She's against fracking. Or she's for fracking now. Why can't she just say this publicly? Why does it have to be some anonymous source that no one ever heard about? Why?
Because she's looking at cackle the whole time.
Oh, gosh. But no, that's a serious thing, though.
I support fracking.
I support fracking. Ha 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 ha.
I support fracking. I'm doing the Fetterman thing.
Oh.
Remember during the debate, I think he just said I support fracking, and then he said it again.
But yeah, this is crazy to me that we don't actually know what Harris stands for. We don't.
She doesn't stand for anything. She's a sock puppet of the DNC.
Well, yeah. But it's one of those things where it just
like, like that's what people need to understand. Harris has no opinions of her own. She is a puppet of the DNC, which is why they had her replace Biden.
I can't believe that they went with Harris of all people. It's crazy to me that this is the Democrat candidate. They couldn't find anyone else. This was the person that they thought, you know what, nothing bad could happen here. But it's just funny to me that even Axios is calling out her bullshit, saying that she flip-flopped. When Axios is saying that, I mean, they're the establishment. They are legacy media, and they're admitting this. It's not a good look for her. It's not. LTE has hold on, what? LTE has mysteriously slowed down his upload schedule significantly. Oh yeah, because reasons. I don't know.
Yeah, because he totally doesn't work for Kamala Harris.
Yeah. Anytime there's bad news, he doesn't report it. I still don't think he's ever mentioned the Trump assassination, by the way. I don't think he ever made a video on that.
He probably thinks it was S-worded.
Fake. Yeah. All right. Without a teleprompter, she's clueless. Well, yeah. She literally cannot speak without a teleprompter, which is just sad. But that's Kamala Harris for you. She needs a teleprompter to even function. We're not talking about just to, figure out what she has to say. She cannot function without a teleprompter. And like Tyrone was saying, I guess she has to have fake dinners. Can you explain that more in detail? What do you mean by that? Like she has to, what?
No, she literally had to have like mock dinners for like meeting with world leaders and Democratic operatives because her like she would have to drink for 2 or 3 hours to soothe her anxiety. Then she'd have those mock dinners.
That's just nuts. That is absolutely crazy. She can't even eat dinner properly. That's the vice president and possible future president. Unbelievable. You're talking about something so simple. I know it's stressful at the world leaders. I get that. But to eat dinner, you have to prepare for that?
No, to have dinner with world leaders, not just have dinner in general.
Okay. But still. Unbelievable. Trump needs to get Kamala out of the basement in order for a blowout to be possible. I don't think a blowout's going to happen now, because I think with Harris, all she...
I think we got breaking news here.
What?
Let me send it here.
Oh, we actually got breaking news.
We got breaking news. Doesn't post the news.
No, he did. Breaking news. Okay, we got breaking news from CNN. According to them, senior Harris campaign advisor Ian Sams announces that Kamala Harris will do a sit-down interview before the end of the month. Oh, good for you.
Oh, yeah. Nearly 40 days after she became the nominee.
It's gonna be like I guarantee you it's like a 5-minute interview. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna say, that's good enough. Well, back to the basement you go. Really? It took her a month and a half to finally do an interview. And watch them, they're gonna cut out everything. They're gonna splice it up to make her sound halfway competent. Unbelievable. Cameron Folgod for 2. How do you think the debates rule changes pan out? So I don't think it actually happens. I don't know. It might. But it just shows you the Harris campaign. They're doing this at the last second. Like, I don't think they want to debate Trump. Because they know Harris cannot debate for the life of her. She can't. So we just gotta see what happens. A softball interview, and then she did a presser. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen here. It's be like, oh, what's your favorite type of ice cream? Or some crap like that. And then they'll be like, see, we don't have to get an interview for 2 months or so. We don't have to say anything.
Chocolate chip.
Oh, God.
Her favorite ice cream flavor is cackle chip.
Oh, Jesus. But no, it would be some cringeworthy crap like that. It would not be, hey, how are you going to solve the immigration crisis? How are you going to solve the economy? How are you going to fix inflation? No, we got to talk about brats.
We're going to talk about mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Let's see here. And they're coping saying Trump is scared. Yeah, this is the craziest part to me. They're trying to change the rules at the last second, and they're saying Trump is running scared. He doesn't want to debate. When he offered, how many debates was it? 3?
3.
And she declined 2 of them. Yeah, that's someone that's scared, all right.
No,
Give me a break.
I hope you show up on September 10th.
I wish Fox News had the balls
USC Harris wants the microphone to remain on.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She wants to do that stupid, I'm speaking crap.
Excuse me.
Yeah, pretty much everyone knows that.
She's going to try to do that. I mean, to me, that's crazy that they have to script that. Think about that. They have to script a moment like that. It's just unbelievable.
It's the gayest, fakest, most astroturfed campaign in the history of American politics.
It makes Biden's campaign look real.
It's more astroturf than Pedro Pascal's rise in Hollywood.
Oh, gosh.
By the way,
you know I'm right about that.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, check out the comic that I sent.
What did you send?
Aliens.
I sent that. I saw that. But yeah, we'll talk about the RFK stuff in a second. But first, a couple super chats get through. American Nerd for 5. Breaking news from Kelvin Coolidge Project. A tire on a Boeing 757 explodes at Delta Airlines maintenance facility in Atlanta, Georgia, killing Delta 2 employees. What? A tire blew up? No way. Were those whistleblowers?
Probably. Oh, nothing to see here.
It was
Vaxxed?
What?
Vaxxed?
Gosh. Oh my gosh, it's actually real. Oh my. How? How does a tire blow up? How?
Because it's Boeing.
Yeah, of course it's Boeing. They have had a very bad year, by the way. Holy crap. A tire explodes. And it kills 2 employees. First of all, F's in chat for the employees. That's bad. K-Cub for 5. Dems. Trump with blood on his face telling the people the fight isn't strong. Also Dems. Harris needs liquor to curb anxiety is so strong. Well, yeah. DHP for 10. Zuckerbucks are alive. He said he would not give similar sums of money. Georgia rhinos are trash, and no matter how good Trump performs, the Secretary of State as governor will hand over the state to Harris. I think it's kind of dooming a little bit.
I too love baseless dooming and
we'll get to the Zuckerberg
demoralization bullshit.
We'll get to the Zuckerberg stuff in a second.
I would imagine Raffensperger supports Harris, does he?
I don't think he cares. Yeah, so Boeing's having a very bad year. How do you have tires that explode? How? Like, too much pressure, maybe? I don't...
Yeah, too much pressure.
But, like... But those are not small tires. You have to do something insane to have that happen. Yeah, that's not good. Not good that Boeing's having this bad of a year. I mean, it seems like every day it's like, oh yeah, whistleblower dies, employee gets blown up. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the Donald Trump's airplane, it has maintenance issues. Yeah, J.D. Vance, the same deal. Not good.
There are people who seriously think Boeing planes having difficulties and Trump's plane being a Boeing automatically means that there's someone trying to kill Trump on the thing. No.
No, I just think it's incompetence.
It's just fucking incompetence. Not everybody is maliciously trying to kill Trump, guys.
All right, so should we get to the kind of the breaking news from yesterday, the Mark Zuckerberg stuff? Did you hear about this, Tyrone? Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, then explain to the people what you heard.
Mark Zuckerberg touched me at Toyotathon 2009.
Bro.
I don't believe it, honestly. I thought he was being sincere at first, but like I think he was complicit with it, and he'd be absolutely okay with it going forward.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, Mark Zuckerberg just admitted to the House Judiciary Committee that, well, the Biden administration, they basically made Facebook censor Americans. Now, like you said, Zuckerberg was probably involved with it.
Oh, Zuckerberg was absolutely okay with it. There's no question in my mind.
But it does sound like the Biden administration, they kind of like made it happen. They're like, do this, by the way. American Nerd for 5. Harris can't function properly without booze, while her VP Walls can't function properly without horse juice. Oh, God. Thanks for the super chat.
I'm so ready for Tim Walls to be the next Mr. Hands.
Oh, God.
Chad, if you don't know what Mr. Hands is,
stop.
I'm not going to elaborate. It's just too disgusting. You know what Mr. Hands is, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Disgusting. But yeah, so Mark Zuckerberg, he admitted that the Biden campaign or administration pressured Facebook to censor Americans. Facebook censored Americans, and then Facebook throttled the Hunter Biden laptop story. Yeah, they just admitted this. This is one of the biggest scandals of the year. Because it just proves that everything that some people were saying about big tech is true. They're censoring Americans. They're doing this crap. But the worst part is, it's not just Facebook doing this. The Biden administration are pushing for this. That's what's scary about this. We're not talking about, oh yeah, Facebook did it as a private entity. No, this was the government that basically they forced them to make Facebook pressure people. That's what they did here. Ethan W. Monster for 2. Trump has to debate Harris no matter what. Oh, I agree. He has to. But yeah, as for the Facebook stuff, I just can't believe that it took this long for them to admit this. But why is Zuckerberg admitting that? That's the thing that makes me just kind of baffled. Why is he admitting this now? Why?
Because he knows who's going to win the next election, and he doesn't want the Trump campaign to rain absolute hell down on him when Vance starts talking about breaking up large tech companies.
I don't know. I mean, to me, that's probably like the main reason for why this is happening. But still, just kind of weird to me that, oh yeah, by the way, we finally admit that we actually were lying to the American people. We censored the stories. We worked with the Biden administration to censor Facebook. It's like, it's not just a private entity, it's a government doing this. Which, by the way, actually vindicates what RFK was saying last week. Which, by the way, Tyrone, we did get your opinion on RFK stuff, because you were gone.
I don't think people understand how big the legacy to the heir to the legacy Kennedy endorsing a Republican is. I seriously don't think people, like, understand how massive that is.
Yeah, because we're not talking about just some random person. This is someone.
We're not talking about fucking Tulsi Gabbard, who's like a T-Who Democrat. We're talking about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. We're talking about the
son
man.
Of Bobby.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking Bobby's son.
Yeah. I mean, think about this. If this was any other year, a Republican getting support from a Kennedy would be like breaking news. It would be wall-to-wall coverage. It would be the story of the century. That's really not. Like, people are making, like, obviously, a lot of RFK supporters are actually
How
joining the
much you want
Trump
to bet
campaign.
Democrats are going to start lawfare against RFK to keep him on the ballot?
They
in
are!
swing states now?
I just can't believe this. Yeah, in Michigan, now they're saying he has to stay on the ballot. You can't make this up. Just a week ago, they were kicking him off the ballot in New York, but now they're saying, actually, he can't withdraw. I mean, this is unbelievable. And this is why ballot access laws in America suck. Just unbelievable. Think about that.
It's not about democracy, guys, because I'm going to keep fucking saying it until everybody gets it. It was never about democracy. It's
was
about
about
winning.
Yeah.
It's about winning, even if you have to break democracy.
Mike Finn for 2. Oh my god, big scandal. Let's write strongly toned letters. Well, no, this was a letter from Zuckerberg. So, he admitted this. Imagine they put RFK back in the ballot. Oh, they're going to. I swear to God if that happens. Where it turns out, oh, actually, we kicked him off for some bullshit reason, but you know what? He could be on the ballot. It just is baffling. It really is. This should be illegal, by the way. If you want to withdraw from the ballot, you should be allowed to. Up to the last second. There's no reason not to. I've never heard of something so dumb where you have to stay on the ballot. What? It's not like it was a day before election day. It's like, no, it's 3 months. Yeah. We're like 2 months away from election day, but you can't get kicked off. You could get kicked off the ballot, but you can't withdraw from the ballot. That's what they're saying here. That's exactly what they're saying here. What? Just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
No, I can believe it.
Oh, I guess I should say that to me, it just shows how much a joke it really is. You can withdraw from you can't withdraw from the ballot, but they can kick you off the ballot. Democracy, everyone.
This is democracy,
Yeah, this is democracy. Yep.
Get your hands off my penis!
Okay, no. What the fuck?
What was that?
What was that?
What, you haven't seen this? You haven't seen This is Democracy Manifest?
Oh, God. I remember this. Oh, never mind.
Sucking the Chinese meal.
Mike Finn for 2. Y'all
Yeah.
say big deal. Zuck knows they will do nothing. Well, they may not do anything, but he publicly admitted that, oh yeah, we censor the American people with the help of the government. That's a big deal.
By the way, should we talk about the Lila Rose stuff?
The what?
Lila Rose.
Yeah. Pro-life Inc.
Oh, God. Do I really gotta talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
that lady?
Voting for Kamala Harris to save the babies.
Listen.
I'm gonna you know what? My friend, I have a very good friend. You should all follow him. He is MAGA Wizard on Twitter. What's his handle? @Pious Meth Dealer. He made an incredible handle. He made a fantastic video yesterday denouncing all these. Look, the sooner that people realize that most pro-life people, and I don't mean like pro-life voters, I don't mean people who actually are pro-life and want pro-life legislation. The people who are running these pro-life organizations, the sooner that people realize these guys, and more often than not, girls who run these institutions, one, are literally liberals on everything else. These are the type of people who would vote for the American Solidarity Party, who are dog shit on gay marriage and immigration and economics. Like, these are like the pro-life people who say they're not voting for Trump. These are liberals. These are liberals who just happen to be against abortion, but they'd happily vote for the pro-abortion candidate if it meant getting Roe put back in so they could keep making money off of it. Unfortunately, the slaughter of 60 million babies throughout the past half century in this country is an extremely profitable business.
Yeah,
and
so
we need to like purge these people from our
let's
ranks.
read what the how do you say her name?
Lila Rose.
Lila Rose.
It's Lila.
Let's see what she has to say.
Yeah, and show the G Prime comic as well.
Oh yeah, the one you sent.
Yeah.
Yep, I got that one. Okay, this is what she said. Trump would veto a national ban on abortion. They support access to abortion pills. They think it's California's right to permit abortion up until birth.
These people wanted a state level solution to begin with, and when Trump gave them a state level solution,
exactly.
they said, "Actually, we want a federal ban, and if we don't get it, and you don't like tank your own popularity, we're gonna vote for the Democrats."
Can I just have my rant real quick about this?
Yeah.
Listen, I am one of those pro-life people you will know. I think abortion is a disgusting act. I think it should be outlawed everywhere. But guess what? It's not going to happen when assholes like this run these organizations. They have done nothing in 2 years. Name one thing these organizations have done when it comes to pro-life policy. Name one thing. You can't name anything.
Donald J. Trump is the pro-life candidate at the end of the day.
So these bums, by the way, they lost referendums in Ohio, Kansas. They're going to lose it in Florida, for crying out loud. Because they're so incompetent, they're so lazy, that they just grift off of it. They've raised...
They're probably about to lose it in Missouri this year.
They've raised like $60 million off after Roe versus Wade was overturned. They spent nothing! So I don't want to hear a damn word from clowns like this about, oh, we gotta vote against the pro-choice candidate. Trump can't support a national ban on abortion because of losers like you. You're the only reason, or actually, you're not the only reason. You're one of the biggest reasons that we're losing the issue of abortion. You have no coherent message. You don't spend nothing. You don't spend time, money, anything.
Look, it's really simple. It's really simple at the end of the day, right? These people don't want to save babies because it makes them money. I don't believe in exceptions. I like, if a mother is going to die because of childbirth complications, you kind of signed yourself up for that when you got pregnant. Like, I literally believe in no exceptions period for abortion. But I'm willing to play the political long game here. Listen, and these are people who do support exceptions, but they also want to have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah, so I want to be clear about one thing. Not everyone in the pro-life movement's like this. I know plenty of people that actually are trying their best. But it's bozos like this.
Again, it's mostly activists.
Yeah.
The actual people who vote for pro-life stuff, they're like actual...
I know people that actually work their ass off. The problem is they don't got resources. The pro-choice movement, they have hundreds of millions of dollars. But Lila Rose, she grifted off of this for years. And the second that Roe versus Wade was overturned... No, can anyone mention a single referendum we've won?
No.
The only one I can think of is Louisiana, and that was before.
That's before. And that's because it's a very Catholic state, and even the Democrats there are pro-life. That's the only reason. So these bozos, they've done nothing.
I think Arkansas, the referendum was struck down, but I could be wrong.
But listen, I don't care who you are. Listen, in a perfect world, we would ban abortion. But right now, it makes the most sense to go state by state. Until we can move the needle on the issue of abortion, it is dumb to say, we cannot support Trump because he will veto a national ban on abortion. It would never pass the Senate. It would never pass the Senate, no matter what. There's no
what does Lila Rose spend her money on? Basically, like galas?
Yeah, herself. So she cares so much about saving babies, but she spends tens of millions of dollars on herself and her buddies.
Let's, y'all know what her home state is, right?
Which state? California?
What has she done to save babies in California?
I thought is it California? I don't know.
Yeah, she's
that's what I thought.
From California.
I have a quick super chat to read. 91Z28 Bear for 2 blame suburban white broads. Well, again, listen.
I'm once again asking you guys to quit with the unironic misogyny. It makes us all look very bad, period.
Okay, it just gets me frustrated that this is an issue that you should be able to win easily as a pro-life person. It is. This is an issue that if you talk about it properly, 70% of people would agree with you. But Lila Rose and her cronies, now that's what this is, by the way, they want no abortion whatsoever.
I gotta go, my bus is here.
What?
I gotta go, my bus is here.
All right, see ya.
How the tables have turned. I'm the one not taking the bus during mainstream for once.
But I don't listen.
Could
If
be
she
that
actually
way,
listen,
by
it's
the way.
one thing if they actually did something successful, like win a referendum in like Wisconsin or something. But they have failed at every single referendum. They can't even win in Ohio. We're not talking about a swing state. That's a Republican state now. You're going to lose in Missouri, in Florida, because I mean, seriously, these clowns have put more effort into attacking Trump for saying, I will not support an abortion ban at the national level. Which, by the way, like you were saying, what was the point of Roe versus Wade being overturned? What was the point? If you don't want it left to the states, why did you want to overturn? Why?
Yeah, for real.
It just pisses me off so much. And you know damn well, if Harris wins and Democrats by some miracle keep the Senate, you know the first thing they're going to do? The first thing?
Go ahead and enlighten me.
They're going to nuke the filibuster and pass abortion up to birth and then sack the
Yep.
Supreme Court.
Yep, I don't understand why people think that. Like, if Harris wins, I don't think people understand. If Harris wins, that is literally game over for America as we know it.
Yeah.
Sure, the federal government will continue to exist. That.
Listen.
Yeah. No.
These people, they have not done a damn thing in 2 years. And they're bitching at Trump. The person that gave them their only victory in 50 years. They're bitching at him. Because he said, right now, I will not support an abortion ban at the federal level. Leave it to the states.
Keyword.
Right now.
Yeah. Notice he's phrased that, by the way. He said, right now, I will not support it. He said he will support a consensus opinion. But right now, that the consensus is leave it to the states.
Look, it's really simple. Babies are going to die either way. Y'all are just going to have to fucking deal with it.
It sucks, but
Listen. Let's take the path that includes less babies dying. The babies are unfortunately going to die either way.
No matter
But
what happens.
no matter what happens, there are wicked people in the world who think that this is completely normal, completely okay, completely acceptable. It's not. But we have to do the fucking best that we can to protect those that we can. And that includes voting for the man who's to the right on abortion more than the woman who literally supports past birth abortions.
Yeah, so Trump is saying leave it to the states. So states like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, they can support banning abortion whenever they want. Even Texas. But somehow that's not good enough? Okay, listen. Until you win a single referendum, hell, even a red state, in a red state like Missouri, if you lose that referendum, I want you to deactivate your Twitter account and never return. I'm being serious. If you lose in Missouri, your entire talking point's thrown out the goddamn window. These people are just unbelievable. They can't think the long game. They just think, oh God, ban abortion, ban abortion, ban abortion. That's what we want. We want to ban abortion. But right now, we have to do it state by state. Like, for example, in Wisconsin, because of clowns like this, they're about to possibly codify abortion up to birth if they take back the state legislature. Sorry, but it's true. What?
The state legislation, not the state legislator.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just being animal retentive.
Tech G09 or 490 for 5. Hey, Real America, did you see the Fabrizio AARP poll that shows 46-46 the Maryland Senate race? Really makes you wonder. I did see that. I don't believe it, but I think it's be closer than the presidency, obviously, with Hogan, but I don't think it's tied right now. I think it's like Hogan's down by like 15 or whatever. But can you just imagine for a second, if DeSantis by some miracle became the nominee, let's just say that happens, and he lost in a landslide because of his position on abortion, what would these people say?
Sorry, say that again. I was typing something out.
Oh gosh, no. But no, I'm being serious. If by some miracle DeSantis won the nomination and continued with his abortion ban stance, like we're gonna ban abortion, all that stuff,
I still think DeSantis would probably beat Harris, but it would be way fucking closer.
Well, let's just
Like
okay. No, no.
I think DeSantis versus Harris, especially if DeSantis was on his abortion rhetoric, I do think that like DeSantis would win, but it would be like closer than 2020 levels.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying though is, like, let's say it costed him the election. How would these people respond to that? How? But what would their excuse be? Oh, he wasn't pro-life enough. It would be some bullshit like that, or actually, well, you see, the DeSantis just, you know, he needed to support abortion, you know, being banned, you know, at 6 weeks or whatever, not 15. It'd be crap like that.
Unfortunately, true.
It's just unbelievable. It really is that at this point in time, this is the pro-life movement. Not the voters. The voters are the only ones doing something worth a damn. These activists, the people that have run these organizations, they're dumbasses. Every single one of them. I guarantee you, the collective IQ of the pro-life leadership is like 10. I'm not even kidding. These people are so incompetent, they have no clue what the hell is going on. They've yet to explain what happened in Ohio. What happened there? Deep red state and you lose, and by 10 points. Good job. Mike for 5. Abortion is gross, but the bright side is that in the very long term...
Trump just tweeted.
Oh, you did? Hold on. Abortion...
You know, if Trump didn't do the debate, he would be the Democrat candidate for president right now. The fact is, debate or no debate, the Democrats really did a number on him.
Who?
Trump said that.
Oh. Mike for 5. Abortion is gross, but the bright side is that in the very long term, it will cause society to be more conservative since libs are the ones getting them. Yeah, but you're talking about a bunch of, like, unborn children being killed. I hate talking about that. Like that. To me, that I think it's wrong to think like that. To say, well, actually, we need to have more abortions because Democrats get them. No. That's not good. That philosophy sucks. Harris, the real pro-life candidate. Yeah, so what's their plan here? The pro-life movement, are they really saying vote for Harris? Is that their plan?
It would appear that could be the case, potentially.
But to me, it's like, well, okay, you know, yeah, you might cost Trump the presidency, but then she's going to pass abortion up to birth. But yeah, this is the comic that Real Texan sent. Let me pull this up. What is this? Oh yeah, this is from who's this from? Alexopoulos? Yeah, it is. I refuse to vote for Trump if he won't stand for pro-life principles. He doesn't deserve pro-life votes. Kamala wins by 1 vote. Free abortions for everyone. Get a line, we're pulling up the bus. Better to lose by sticking with your principles than to win by compromising. That's exactly the case here. Listen, I want abortion banned, but that should be down the line in 10 years. But these assholes are so incompetent that they are causing a long-term problem for the GOP. We're getting to a point now where abortion can't, how do I say this? Becoming pro-life, or being pro-life becomes less and less politically viable. The longer we go on pushing this crap. Like, we have to ban abortion outright, no exemptions, no compromise, nothing. Well, you're going to get a bunch of people that are moderates on the issue to say, well, you know what, screw these people. I'm not going to talk to them. Mike for 2, emphasis on abortion is gross. Well, yeah, I'm just saying that some people, they think they have some disgusting thoughts about abortion, you know. Let's see.
All I'm saying is that, look, guys.
What?
Harris wouldn't be flip-flopping on the border if their internals weren't dog shit.
Which, by the way, there is a poll released by Noble Predictive from 2 weeks ago in Arizona, and it's Trump +3. The same...
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that.
So they waited 3 weeks.
They waited 3 weeks to show Trump up by 3. We're winning Arizona, guys.
Listen,
whether or not Lake wins is an entirely different fucking story.
It's not. I don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah, so
she's gonna lose to Gallego.
Fortunately,
so she is legitimately like one of 3 Republicans. I'd sooner vote for Mitt Romney in a prime or Roy Moore Just to give you an idea of like how flexible I am, I'd rather vote for accused child predator Roy Moore or total like pro BLM rhino Mitt Romney before I'd vote for Carrie Lake because she is such a fucking repulsive person who has
This
thrown
is just getting
everybody in
bad.
Arizona
This campaign's a disaster. I mean, the fact that Trump campaigns get sick of her, that should tell you everything, by the way. They're like, what the hell's going on here? She's speaking for like 10 minutes late, and they're telling her to get off the stage, and she refuses to leave. And now she lost the police association backing Trump to Gallego. We're not talking about an actual moderate, but that's Carrie Lake right now. Her campaign's a disaster, and I don't care if I lose some people. Some people that follow me unfollow me. I don't care. It's just reality. She's gonna lose if she doesn't change now, and I think it's too late. Sorry, but I'm honest. I'm honest with everyone that her campaign sucks. Her ads are garbage. She's the pro-choice candidate, for crying out loud. But Lila Rose won't say a damn word about that.
I'm gonna be real. I zoned out for like half a second, and I thought you said Carrie Lake was the pro-choice candidate, and I was like, yeah, that tracks.
She had an ad where she said, "I am pro-choice." That's what she said. She had an ad that she said she was the pro-choice candidate. I want to give the woman the right to choose. Choose what? It's unbelievable. That campaign's a disaster, and they're gonna get crushed. Let's see here. Sam Brown is running a better campaign than Lake is. Yeah, I agree. I think Lake is running the worst campaign.
Okay, like if you were to ask me who would I rather have at this point, Sam Brown or Carrie Lake, I'd rather have Sam Brown because at least Sam Brown is doing something.
Yeah,
Sam Brown is a massive fucking neocon warhawk, and he looks like he like.
Well, let's not insult his looks. Let's not insult his looks.
Not to insult his service, but damn, he does kind of look fucked up. At least he's actually trying to do something.
He's trying, and it's Nevada, so it's different.
I respect people who make an actual fucking effort.
And for those saying Mark Robinson got screwed by a bullshit scandal. It's fake. That's the reality of it. He's actually raising a good amount of money. The problem is Josh Stein abuses powers as Attorney General.
I don't think Robinson is cooked per se, but he's definitely it's definitely more challenging
again
now.
I think he should make his campaign all about being the Trump endorsed candidate. That's just my take. Because that's the only thing that might save him. If a bunch of Trump voters vote Republican down ballot. And it's North Carolina. That's what he needs. Let's see here. And Lila Rose posted a new video, new statement. Oh, God. Kate Cup for 2. Say the loud part quiet and quiet part loud. Lake. Did she actually say that? American Nerd for 5. I wouldn't be surprised if these so-called pro-life activists would start a third party to screw over candidates who don't support a federal ban. Oh, yeah. They're the type of people to do that. And then ask themselves 10 years later, hey, why is abortion mandatory now? They're the type of people that do that crap. And they're so incompetent that they don't understand that, oh yeah, the issue of abortion is not good for us right now. And let's see what Rose had to say. Oh, God. Let's see what she had to say here. I am incredibly proud of our team and the work we've done at Live Action. What?
Scott Pressler is Lord of the Rings posting on the timeline, and you're doing?
Yeah. We are a team of 40 people whose nonpartisan mission is to use media to change hearts and minds in abortion. Yeah, that's working.
Hey, that's working swell. Hold up. AARP just released a new poll.
Maryland?
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that already.
I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, so it's tied.
I'm sorry, guys.
I don't believe that.
Hogan is polling better than Lake in Arizona. What a fucking disaster. Good lord.
I think that the Hogan poll might be a little bit overstating him. But still, it's just sad to think that Carrie Lake might go down in flames. She might lose by 10 at this rate. But let's see what this clown had to say. But yeah, we are a team of 40 people whose nonpartisan mission is to use media to change hearts and minds in abortion. Well, that's worked. We do this by exposing the truth about abortion and showcasing the beauty of life. We do this daily, reaching tens of millions of people a month with our content. Who are you reaching? Who? Does anyone ever see any of these videos? Chat, I'm being dead serious. Do any of you see any of these videos out there? What a load of crap. You have done nothing in 2 years and you're still bullshitting people like this?
Alright, calm down, Haas.
No, it's
No, mainly
infuriating.
because you're like actually peeking my micro.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're peeking my headset.
Let me move back a little bit. So, abortion is the most pressing human rights crisis of our time. Last year in America alone, over 1 million children were killed by abortion. As a society, we do not devote nearly enough time, effort, or resources to defend the lives of our most innocent. Yeah, but guess what? You've done nothing. You live in California, the most pro-choice state in the country. That, by the way, probably comprises of like half of abortions. I'm being dead serious. Half of all abortions happen in California, more than likely. Just unbelievable. Just, wow. It just infuriates me because they have God knows how much money backing them. And they do nothing. I've never seen them do a damn thing. And they're still pushing this crap of, we are changing hearts and minds. Yeah, the opposite direction. You're making people more pro-choice. You're making them think, oh, well, abortion isn't that bad, especially compared to these nut jobs on the right that think, oh, we need to ban abortion outright. No exemptions. Ban it at the first week. Nothing else. It's just sad. Mike for 2. Not even Trump could carry a lake at this point. Haha, funny. Funny, haha. Every other swing state candidate is running a better campaign and are better candidates as a whole than Lake. I'd rather take McCormick over Lake if I had to pick one. Yeah, McCormick's running a better campaign, for crying out loud. McCormick, some guy that has really no chance of winning, for whatever reason, is polling better than Carrie Lake is. Against Bob Casey. Which I still think they might be understanding Casey by a little bit, but still. It's just sad that you're doing worse than McCormick.
Yeah.
What was that? Quit slandering live action. They have made a difference, unlike you. Name one thing they've done. Name one victory they've achieved. Name one. They're a shit organization. They've done nothing. They haven't won a single referendum in 2 years. They just sit there and bitch all day about, oh, Trump's pro-choice, and do nothing about it. Trump took away the Democrats' biggest carrot. Abortion is a non-issue in presidential elections. Well, kind of. But yeah. Mike Rogers running a better campaign. Yeah, Mike Rogers has a chance. I think it's unlikely, but... Pro-life movement will not survive the migrant crisis. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's just very sad that the pro-life movement has turned into this, where there's not... It's just... They're not even pro-life. They're just anti-abortion. Like you brought up, Tyrone. These people are, they're liberals on everything else, except abortion. That's the only issue they're kind of conservative on. And even then, they're not even pro-life. They're just anti-abortion. There's a big difference. Being pro-life doesn't just mean, oh yeah, banning abortion. It means protected life even after birth. But these people don't think about that. They just think, oh, ban abortion, that's it. We call it a day. No.
It's a business to them. It's a business to them, guys.
It is. Rasmussen shows abortion only issue for 18%. Well, yeah, those are just partisan Democrats. Just partisan Democrats. Referendums are scams that were deliberately written to mislead people. Well, not in Kansas. That was the GOP's doing. So you can't blame everything on wording. Well, you can, a little bit. But not every single abortion referendum failed because of wording. It hasn't. It's okay. If anyone got more super chats, more questions, concerns, comments, begin sending them now. Last calls for super chats, folks. We'll still go for a little bit longer. We're not ending right away. But yeah, last calls for super chats, folks. Last calls. Let's see here. Like Planned Parenthood. Well, yeah, Planned Parenthood makes God knows how much money because of abortion. It's sad, but yeah, a lot of money. So, we missing anything? We looked at the poll. I think.
I don't think so.
What was that?
I said I don't think so.
Okay. People say look at the FAU poll. Oh God. FAU's
FAU's
back their shit.
Grabbing them by the pussy by the end of the week.
Oh, who sent that?
Real America, Real Texas just sent that.
Raheem. Oh God. Of course he said this. At this rate, Kamala will be grabbing the. Oh God. Well, I mean, at this point, I won't be shocked if she said "Make America Great Again." She's gonna say it at this point, isn't she? She's gonna say "Make America Great Again." Come October, watch. It's gonna happen.
Oh, you play Victoria too, right?
Yeah.
Have I shown you that the Confederates became a monarchy in my game?
I'm not going on that rabbit hole.
I'll show you after the stream.
All right. Morning Compost released another garbage poll too. Of course they did. But yeah, the FAU poll.
Garbage poll.
But yeah, the FAU poll. These bozos. Where was it? Oh, I lost it. Damn. Let me find it. Yeah, FAU. They're claiming Harris is up 4 nationally. 4 points. And you look inside of the numbers, yet again, it's like a Biden plus 8 sample or some crap like that. So in other words, they're claiming Biden's doing or Harris is doing 4 points worse than Harris. Or Biden did, excuse me. That's not good.
They're posting garbage, imagine my
And it's FAU, they suck. Their national polling is garbage. But for whatever reason, people just look at that and say to themselves, oh, nope, it's all good. No problems here. Let's see. You can't be partial pro-abortion. Lila is right. Okay, so you're telling me you're pro-choice if you say abortion should be banned after 15 weeks.
I can literally pull out where, I want to say something in specific. The Roman Catholic Church itself has said it's okay to be politically pragmatic on abortion as long as you can minimize the amount of deaths, because sometimes that death is going to be inevitable. The Roman Catholic Church, the largest Christian institution in the world, themselves have literally said it's okay to compromise a little bit if it means you're working towards a greater long term and not damning as many babies to hell. But there are some people who see that and still think the only acceptable, you're going against your church, dog.
Well, yeah, and the problem is, you have to slowly get to the point of, okay, when the majority of people now back banning abortion at the national level, then go for it. Not, oh yeah, we're going right for outright bans everywhere. Banning abortion with a heartbeat detector, that's it. But yeah, FAU is a garbage pollster. They have Harris up by 4. They have her winning independents by 13. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. And this is after RFK dropped out. Of course it was. So now by some miracle, RFK's endorsement didn't change it. Actually made it worse for Trump. Yeah, throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash.
Throw it in the trash.
How can you say with a straight face, yeah, but RFK dropping out actually helped Harris? Wow. Just wow.
It's a disgusting poll. These people have disgusting polling practices. They're disgusting people. They're dishonest.
They're sad.
They're very, very sad losers. We hate losers. We hate these left
Trump
losers.
saved Republicans' asses by not being retarded on abortion. Well, yeah, he realized quickly you have to be careful on the issue. You just say leave it to the states. Right now, that's a consensus. Leave it to the states. Let's not push for, banning abortion outright at the national level. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, folks. It's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, it's not.
Nothing ever happens.
Nothing ever happens. But no, you're never gonna get a ban passed anyway, so what's the point of talking about it? That's the thing that just always, like, bugs me. You know it's not gonna pass. I know damn well that they don't think these things would pass. But they're still pushing for it? It's like, what? What's your end goal here?
What was he cooking?
What was he cooking? How would the midterm look under Harris? Red leading environment. Would not be a red wave, but it would not be a red wave, but it would still be Republicans gaining some House seats, more than likely. Trump's being great for reproductive rights post was still awful. Oh, I agree. I'm not saying that Trump's perfect on abortion. I'm not saying that. That's what some people are misunderstanding. I never said Trump was perfect on the issue. But his position on the issue of keeping it to the states is the best solution right now. Is it perfect? No. But we want to eventually reach a point of, okay, we can ban abortion after 6 weeks or whatever. But right now, that's not possible. And that's what people are not understanding. They either don't care or they don't understand. Either way, you're just wrong. Senator Brian Kemp. Oh, yeah. If it's a Harris midterm, it would probably Brian Kemp winning.
Oh, Brian Kemp would fucking crush us off at a Kamala midterm.
Yeah.
I saw Democrats coping about how they can make gains in 2020. You are defending like 9 different states, 7 of which could actually flip with enough investment if Harris is genuinely terrible enough.
Yeah, they have a lot to defend in 2026. So even in like a Trump environment, I don't know if it's enough to take back the Senate. Because they have to flip North Carolina. Even then, that might not be enough. They have to flip like Maine, which I guess is possible, but
You're not beating Susan Collins. I'm sorry.
yeah, if she runs again, yeah, she's gonna win.
Did she already file to run again, though?
And listen, if she runs again, I would laugh hysterically, but there's a good chance. There's a good chance. All right. Anyways, folks, if anyone got any more questions, concerns, comments, or any more super chats, send them now. Last calls for super chats, folks. Last calls. Last call, excuse me. Yeah, so we went over everything. The national polling's been all over the place. Arizona, they waited 3 weeks to drop the poll. Which, by the way, I don't get why pollsters do that. Unless you want to build a narrative, you don't wait 3 weeks to release a poll. Or 2 weeks, I should say. You wait maybe a couple days. Maybe a week. Not 3 weeks after the fact and then drop it. No, that's horseshit. When you got the poll done, then drop it. Don't wait a week or 2 or 3. That's just bullshit.
You can't do that. You can't
Because
do that. That's malpractice.
You notice this poll was conducted right when the New York Times had dropped their Harris +5 in Arizona. They waited. They purposely waited until like 2 weeks after the fact to then drop it. See, Harris is actually down in Arizona. Where were you 2 weeks ago? Where? You couldn't drop the poll then? But you waited all that time to then, at the last possible second, to drop the poll. What a load of crap. It's very sad. It is very sad what's happening.
Sad, many such cases.
Very sad.
Many, many such cases. All these losers.
Does Trump win Virginia? I still am hesitant to say that.
Trump
but
is within the margin of error. That's what I'll
Yeah.
leave it at.
Well, that's true. He is within the margin of error. Does that mean he's going to win it? No. but
He's consistently within the margin of error, so it's possible.
It's possible.
We don't know. It is a pure toss-up in my mind.
Do you think babies should die just for us to win elect? I never said, okay, this is the problem with some of these people.
This is obtuse strawmanning. Shut the fuck up.
Listen,
Just shut the fuck up.
I
man.
am more pro-life than 95% of the pro-life activists. That's just reality. I am. But I even understand that we have to be careful about this. We have to be smart. We have to slowly get to a point of, okay, first we go for state-by-state basis, start with late-term abortion, then slowly make your way towards 20 weeks, and then make your way towards 15, and then 12, and then 6, or 8, I should say. You don't go right for 6 weeks. You don't. That's not how you change a culture. It's like the gay marriage stuff. Remember, Democrats, it took them 30 years to change the issue of gay marriage. Actually, more like 15, but still. It went from 70% are against gay marriage to 60% support it within, 15 years? Because they slowly got to that point. They started with... They didn't go straight for the insane stuff. They went slowly but surely. They started in the deep blue states, and then the more, battleground states. And they kept going. They kept slowly pushing the envelope. And then, when they got a favorable Supreme Court, they went right for the, we want gay marriage allowed everywhere. And that's that. That's how they did it. Use the same playbook. That's how you win on the issue of abortion. But that makes too much sense to these people. It's too complicated, I should say. Too complicated. They can't think. But anyways, folks, I think I'm going to end the stream here. If you guys did enjoy the stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today.
You guys join the channel. It's $1 a month. You can help Brad out a lot, guys.